Hello, all of my wonderful, wonderful friends and members of Club Grace. I want to thank you so much for your patience. I know so many of you have been asking and wondering about the dream closet boxes, when they're starting again, what are the details, all that. This is a video I'm making just for you and to give you all the details and let you know what's going on. So I appreciate your patience so very much. The reason why there hasn't been an exact date or an exact anything yet is because Ruby Red Galleria has been so busy and working very, very hard to make our clothing, and we have just now been getting the samples. Now, of course, this happens a lot. Things always take longer than we expect, than the factory expects. So they had originally told us that we'd have our first wave of clothing, which is like 6 months worth, in April. Which it's April right now, and I thought, oh, that'll be perfect. We will start in May. And now they said that they will have the clothing for us in May. Now, when they give me a deadline, when they give me a date like that, and they've been sending me samples left and right, once they send me a sample and I approve it, the production takes about a month, and then it takes about a week to get the clothing here. So when they say it'll start, I'll have the clothing in May, I believe them. So that means we will not start the actual Dream Closet subscription until June of this year. Now that is our tentative date right now. I think it's pretty solid and pretty good, and we have some wonderful things to look forward to leading up to that. So if the clothing is somehow delayed, if there is some kind of an emergency or whatever, I will of course communicate that with you, and then we will not start the actual subscription, the actual program, until we have the clothing here. It's ready to go. We have our boxes. We're like ready to roll. So I don't ever like to take your money until I have the product in hand. It causes too much stress for me and too much stress for you. The subscription that we are doing this year is unbelievably amazing. It's absolutely wonderful. I have sent Ruby Red Galleria several things that I'm just like thinking, I wonder if they'll be able to do this. This is more complicated and more advanced and crazier than anything we have done before. And I have expected them to say no. And so far they haven't said no to anything. It's taking a little bit longer than it used to because the clothes and the accessories and everything is more complicated, but and it's very custom, but it's so good. Diana Vining has designed several of the outfits this year. She is an incredible designer and she does so well with that. So we just have so much to look forward to. Now, when I say look forward to, here's something that we have to look forward to. One of our outfits that was going to be in the subscription for this year, we got in our last wave. So it's actually here. But it doesn't have as many boxes as we need to actually start the subscription. So in May, in next month, we're going to give you something that will hopefully be a super, super fun thing to do and get your satisfy the craving for the Dream Closet box. We are putting out a box, but you will buy the box, you will just pay for it and then it comes to you. It's not the actual start of the subscription. So that's not where you start with the subscription with your credit card and it's automatic. It's just a purchase on our website. So I'm just gonna give you a couple of the fun details. The theme of the box is called, so we were brainstorming and it's called April Shower. You know the saying, April showers bring May flowers. So right now it's April showers. It was actually snowing this week in Denver. So the theme of the box is, we shortened it to, the theme of the box is May flowers. And in the story and in the illustrations and in everything, Grace goes to a flower festival, and she has an amazing flower festival outfit that was designed by Diana Vining. It is one of my favorite dresses that we have ever done. It is so good. It's covered in beautiful flowers. She has it's like a wicker purse that she brings that flowers are coming out of. And then we're waiting on our headbands, which we're hoping are going to be perfect. Those are going to be here any day. And then the whole theme of the basket is Flower Festival. So we have a flower themed snack for you. I don't want to say it all too much because I do want it to be a surprise. You'll get the paper doll, you'll get the story. It's everything that comes in the box, except it's a box that you can just purchase. And then we have 4 pairs of shoes that are add-ons to go along with that were made from our wonderful Marcia friend. So lots to look forward to. Now, thank you so much for your patience. This update has been long coming. The reason why I haven't given it is because I have not heard anything from Ruby Red. Now, I know they're working. The Chinese people, especially Ruby Red, they do such a good job, and they're always working and they're always busy. Ruby Red Galleria is one of the best and biggest and most active doll factories out there right now. They do incredible clothing, but they are also a doll factory putting out their own designs and their own things, and they're doing collaborations. Spoiler alert, they did a collaboration with UFDC this year, and it's a ticketed event, and it sounds so cute. But anyway, you know, they're very busy, and I am so incredibly grateful that they do our clothing at all. You and me are very good customers of them. They produce tons of stuff for us, and I buy tons of stuff from them, but it takes a long time. Sometimes we forget, I think, that even though clothing is, quote, factory made, these are actual human beings in a factory sewing on machines making these clothes. And so that's why when they say there's going to be a delay, when they give me the price and it's more than I expect, it's extremely rare that I ever say anything. I'm usually just so grateful just to get it, and for generally whatever cost that is, because it is so much work to do this stuff. It would take me like an entire day to sew a very basic dress with my skills, which are basically zero. But even somebody with a lot of skills, it takes time. These are little doll clothes. And so I'm just so grateful to them. So anyway, I hope this helps. Oh, one of the biggest questions has been, because you saw that there's a waiting list to get in. If you are a member of Club Grace, if you have already been subscribed to the boxes, you will have first priority for 24 whole hours to sign up for the boxes. I am increasing our spots by 25 spots. That's all, because that is plenty for me to purchase. Of every single item that I'm purchasing 225 of them. So that's about all I feel comfortable expanding at all. We had 200 people in our subscription before. So that's only 25 new spots for new people. So I'm hoping to just hopefully sell out immediately, and the spots are going to be very coveted. We have about 60 people on our waiting list right now, but when people join waiting lists, sometimes they don't sign up later or whatever. People just join lists sometimes and they have no idea what it's even for. So I am really hoping to fill the 200 spots with hopefully a lot of you that are returning. If you're returning, please comment and let me know if you're coming back, and then we will release 25 new spots. So fingers crossed. I'm trying not to grow too quickly, and I don't want to get it so it's unmanageable by any means. An extra 25 boxes is totally manageable for us. And we just, I don't know, when I first started with 100 boxes, I was so nervous. I thought I was gonna lose a bunch of money if people didn't sign up, and it was such a big risk, and it was at the time for me, it felt like a big risk. It was the most money I had ever spent on stuff for modern dolls before, besides like Robert Tonner dolls. And I just didn't know. But here we are entering our 3rd year for the Dream Closet boxes. And we also have permission from Robert to do Elowen boxes, which will be a completely separate program. We're going to start with 4 Elowen boxes this year, and see how that goes. So it's only good. The Dream Closets for Grace boxes are our main thing. That's all, everything that's coming, but we are gonna do 4 limited edition Elowen and Nema boxes, which is gonna be insane. So good. I have not seen the samples yet. They're extremely complicated and crazy, but we'll see. So anyway, if you have any additional questions, put them in the comments, drop them in the comments. I will fill you in on any question that you have. I will fill you in on them. There is going to be a $5 increase. The boxes are going from $75 to $80. That was one thing that I have just been really nervous about and thinking about a ton, but the samples that Ruby Red sent over, they're absolutely incredible. Everything's amazing, but my costs went up $5 whole on a lot of the items. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Now, this is our 3rd year. I've done 0 increases at all. Sometimes I don't make any money on the boxes. Sometimes I make a little bit. How we make our money through all of this is the add-ons. And because those are just individual items that increase the overall price of your boxes, which thank you so much. But if we were just doing the boxes, it would be a very difficult thing for me to do. So the fact that my costs plus the shipping to get them here has been just a lot. So we are increasing the cost of the price of the boxes by $5. And I'm hoping that can just be enough to just take away all that fringe of where I'm just like, you know, I don't want to take anything away. We spend a lot of money on the printing of the items and all the little treasures that go inside. Sometimes I can get those for a really good deal. Sometimes they're not a good deal, but I have to get them anyway to get them in there because it's what I want for you. So I hope that works. I feel like, and I know that the boxes are a very, very wonderful value. I always try and make them at least $100 value or more. And the boxes are always just, I think, so much fun. I really appreciate you so much, and I hope that this was a good update. If you have any more questions on anything, again, put them in the comments. And this was kind of long-winded, but you know, that's kind of how I operate. So we're here in the doll shop. It is the Friday before Easter, and we just had an Easter egg hunt here at the shop with Holland Diane. If you look on my page, you'll see it, and it's just so magical. But I just want to thank you so much for being a part of this. The boxes and the add-ons and everything that we do here, it really churns the wheel for the shop. It really does. We get into a rhythm. It keeps every one of us so busy, and the income from that is what I use to keep the shop going year after year now. We're going into our 3rd year to pay all of the people that are a part of this too, the factory, the Diana Vining, everybody. So thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You're helping me send Holland Diane to school, you know, like this is my career. And if I wasn't doing all of this stuff, I don't know how it would be sustainable. So I am just so thankful that I tried this and that it's working and that we're going into our 3rd year. So again, thank you so much. Happy Easter, happy Good Friday if you celebrate, and we will see you very soon. Thank you. Bye.